Not enough light. You know what? I cannot even begin to explain the feeling that I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm feeling overjoyed. I have mixed emotions. And I feel joy. I feel sad. And I guess the reason why I'm feeling like that right now is I just had confirmation of my independence and my assurance from the things that I was feeling in the middle of the night, or well, at 4 o'clock this morning, 5 o'clock this morning. And it's also a culmination of the things that have happened over the years with all of these different employers that I've had. And I'll say the same goes for my husband. He's had, um, since 2008, Sean may have had, mm, let me just say I can count on more than one finger how many jobs he's had in the same field, but it's really been a struggle for him and me as well. So I left corporate America a couple of years ago to go off into manufacturing, warehouse work. So I started working in logistics, and as most of you probably know, my latest job was my latest warehouse job was Amazon. So I am an Amazonian. But I tackled something else here recently. Excuse me, because I kind of want to get back into my trade, which is paralegal. Whew, God, thank you. Anyway, um, so I met up with this person at a law firm and everything, and I started working there and doing a couple of um, assignments. But I say all of that to say that this morning I was posting on Facebook that, I couldn't sleep. God just had me awake, just thinking of ideas. Every time I laid down, I just couldn't stop thinking. Like my mind couldn't stop thinking about child support. And not just for the men to have their orders, excuse me, not just to have their orders modified, but also for the women who would like to petition the court for enforcement. Because I've always thought of it from the man's side, and that's fine. It's okay. I'm going to do that. But I also want to endeavor into the woman's side of things, because there are a lot of women who need financial help, and they don't want to seek the welfare system, which is a-okay. I'm here to help all of you. And I just want you guys to know to follow me. And as I grow into this, because apparently this this is my passion. This is one of my passions, because I have many passions that God has given me. But something that I wasn't expecting has happened this morning that has brought me to this point of realization that I am the head and not the tail. And no one else is at my feet. You know what I'm saying? No one that God has blessed or created is at my feet. I don't think that I'm above anyone, and no one is beneath me. I believe that we are equal in the spirit of God. And I really want to dive off into what it is that God has for me. I want y'all to not just pray for me, but pray with me that I be obedient, that my husband he's obedient, and that we find financial stability in our niche where we would complement one another in what we're doing. Because it's hard out here, and I know you guys know that, but pray with us that the venture that we go off into, you know, getting our own business or growing our own business, pray that we do what God wants us to do, because this apparently is his design, because my husband can't keep a job now, and he's gonna kill me if he finds out I'm saying this. That's why I got him blocked from my page. But and he is a great machinist, and he knows his worth. But I told him, baby, even when you have a number in your head, like $27 an hour, $25 an hour, even when you have that number in your head, and they gave that to him at this last job he's at. He's been a professor at the college, and I would just love being a professor's wife. But when he get that number that's in his head, I tell him, you are so much more than that, just a number. Just because that's the number that you have in your head, I'm talking to everybody, and I told him this. That doesn't mean that that's where you settle. You have to keep going, because that number builds as your knowledge builds. And I'm in the same position. I've accepted opportunities. This is what I call them, opportunities, where my pay was much, much, much lower. Even if I go in compensate, y'all know what that means, paying what your experience is. It was still so low, but I didn't mind doing it, because I believe that it's where God had me, and that's why I'm overjoyed. I'm happy. I'm a little bit sad about what happened this morning, but what keeps me good about it is I know my position with God. Okay, and I am so happy, and I gotta say, I'm happy to have a husband who supports me with my crazy self. I have kids who are down with their mama, especially my son, baby. My son and my daughter, both of them, and his wife. They all support me so well, and I thank God for them. I really do. My two grandbabies, Caden and Amira. I thank God for my grandbabies. I'm probably going to have another grandbaby on the way, because I had a dream about a little girl, and she's pretty. She was pretty. But I want y'all to just keep us in your prayers. Don't pray for nothing extra that the Spirit of God don't tell y'all to pray. Don't be doing that. Don't block our blessings. Pray with us that we follow the design of God, because, whew, God, I just want to be obedient. It's so hard to be obedient to God's plan. And I know a lot of y'all know what I'm talking about. We keep going to these jobs and trying to get paid by the hour. And the Grices, the G's, baby, we are so much better than that. My husband, I want you to know, Sean, you are so much better than that number that's in your head. And the same thing goes for me. And I just give God all the glory. I love him so much. I love God so much. He's so good. Even when we don't recognize it, baby, he's so good, honey. He's just so good. I just love God to death, honey. I just love him, baby. So, thank you guys for watching this video. And peace out.